Okay. All right. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome to Sketch Fighters. How are we doing today? We got a special stream today. Courtney's on. Sean's on vacation and Jerry is busy with company. So we're going to go over Courtney's, a couple streams back, Courtney mentioned a rather interesting story where she met a guy and he wanted to write a comic book story about her, and we find out that it's the series through, is it Image?
Yes.
Called
Through
M1 Monster Racers, which had just had some promo art out, and now that was like what, a month or two ago.
Yeah, I think the first issue came out then. Time's flying by. It's already like midsummer, and I'm so lost.
Did you get a cover in the first issue or only the second issue?
I didn't make the first issue. Also, they like had some crazy amount, like 23, 24 variant covers. Like that's crazy. I didn't really. First issue would always be good, but it's the second issue, and the second issue is coming out July 15th.
Okay.
So I didn't even know how to order it, so I might not even get my hands on it.
Well, they should
I tried to contact my local comic book store and to try to pre-order, and so I think I'll get it from the dude who, the writer of the story.
They should send you a copy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will.
Here's an M1 Google here. Let me pull up the screen. I've been pushing the wrong buttons today. M1 Image Comics. So let's see. They got high octane sci-fi comic book series described as Fast and Furious of. Oh, oops! I clicked out of it. Jay Lee's drawing the first book. Who's drawing the second book? Is he drawing the second book too, or?
It's all him. Yeah, it's gonna be all him.
Oh.
So, yeah, he's doing all of it.
Okay.
I think they're already finished with like the fourth issue at least now. So.
Oh, that's great. Well, it says there's only 4 covers for number 1.
Oh no, there's a lot more. Maybe it's just the popular. Oh, because Jay Lee did a few different ones, but yeah, I don't even think it's gonna show like on Image Comics. It's not gonna show like my cover on Image Comics for the second one. I'm pretty sure.
Is it a retailer exclusive, or is it a just a variant cover?
I'm not sure. I'm terrible at understanding the American comic book industry.
Well, the book looks beautiful.
Yeah, he did a good job. The only complaint I have is like the kanji. Like any of the kanji writing you'll see is just.
Oh, the Japanese words?
Yeah, or yeah.
Like the signs in the background?
Yeah, signs in the background. I have the comic in front of me too, so I can kind of show a little bit. But I mean,
it's not allowing me to see issue 2. Let me see if I go back to the Google search.
I don't know if they might have just a few pages for issue 2 on preview. I think issue 2 has like kind of cooler interior art. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. This is issue 1. Uh, and then, let's see. Oh, here are all the covers on the right. Open order covers, reprints, incentive covers,
Oh
retailer
yeah.
exclusive.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So let's see some of these ones.
Yeah. Because I was sent a picture of all from Robert, the author of it, the writer, of like all 23, 24
Oh wow.
covers.
So this one
Yeah.
looks like it's a Akira homage.
Very much so.
Let's see, this one is another Jay Lee. Looks like a Jay Lee variant. Jay Lee's getting very graphic. I mean, he's always been very graphic design with his work.
Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be this. Oh, is that the third? They might have a preview for the third one.
Issue 4. Okay, let me go back.
Oh, there we go. I saw that cover, the fourth one.
This is issue 3. Let me see. Go back to issue 2. Okay, so this is issue 2. And then, is this your cover right here?
Yeah. Oh, it is there.
Where she's holding
there it is.
Where you're holding your helmet?
Yes.
Okay, and then there's a hooded guy with a whatchamacallit?
I mean, I can give away spoilers if people are okay with that.
Well, the people that would be okay with giving it away aren't here.
That's true. That's true. I won't say anything then.
Mr. Bright 26 is in love. The Carpet Man. Surely there will be actual racing. The character Trident TZX. The character on the cover has a sick design, kind of like Ultraman. So, all right. So you're in the second. What about issue 2? Is that the only one that you're doing?
Yeah, I just do one cover and I'm not really. I don't know. I'll think about it. I mean, Robert's been really. He's chill. I mean, when we were first talking about the idea, he's like, "Oh, do you want to draw it?" And I was like, "No." And I mean, he has those connections, anyways, for the comics that he did in the past. But I don't know. One cover is enough. It did take a long time. It took a long time to do it.
And you drew it traditionally?
I did it. I did it. So in my mind, I could kind of put together how I wanted it to be, with her in the middle, the two guys on the side, and then her friend on the other side, and then the mysterious picture, like person in the back. It just is a very like, kind of like a pretty easy like very anime layout, and like the cars at the bottom, and more transitioning. So I kind of just drew every piece separately, instead of together, and then I kind of pieced them all together. Oh. Also, I had to do that because I wanted it to be the best resolution, and I did on Procreate, and so that required basically having like the really each little piece be more finalized until I bring them together, because like my canvas size really only allowed me, I think, like 16 layers, and I'm a layer person. I have layers on layers. So
only 16 layers? Why only 16 layers?
Because it's such a huge canvas I did it on. I didn't know what I was doing.
Why'd you do it on such a large? Didn't they give you the dimensions?
They kind of did. I can show you. I can show you on my Procreate. Should I pop on a video?
Yeah, okay. Pop on the video. Let's
okay.
Let's take a look.
Let's see if I know how to do this. Okay, I think it's showing up in, I should clean off my screen.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Give me a second here. Here's the.
Oh, hello everybody in chat. While you're taking care of it, I'll say hi to everybody.
Yep.
Like you usually do. I see Jamie Odell. Hello. Lurky Lurk. Hello. Fateful TV. I don't think I ever met that dude or lady. Let's see. I see Jerry. Jerry in the chat.
Jerry's in chat.
He says, "What's up, guys?" Maybe he might be bouncing. Let's see. And Way High says, "When are you going to put out your SDCC schedule, Sean?" Yes, I saw Sean's coming to SDCC.
Sean's going to be in San Diego.
Yeah, it's coming to Diego.
Okay.
I see Poop Kid.
Oh, Poop Kid.
Poop Kid better come to San Diego. I owe him a dinner.
Another ride?
Another ride. Okay. Ooh, you can kind of see it. I'll try to go slowly because I think there's kind of a lag.
There's a little bit of a choppiness, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit better. So this is the initial sketch that I have. Maybe I could turn on the lighting. I think might be okay.
It's good.
It's kind of dark in here because I have the AC on. But I didn't really like the face of that one, so I kind of did a new face. So that's more of the one that I kind of went with. So this is kind of what I did is as far as like piecing each of them out instead of doing them all together. Oops, shoot. I'm trying to keep it really steady. And then here's like one of the guys.
Uh-huh.
My friend was like, "You make your guys really gay." And I'm like, "I've been watching a lot of yaoi lately, so what can I say?" And here's the first draft of the girl, but I didn't like it. I thought it was going to be smaller on the page, and I didn't like that. This one was pretty easy because it was going to be just a hood in the background. And I'm terrible at sketching anything on Procreate or like on digital. I can't get used to it. It looks awful. I can ink and color, but I can't do it. Here's another guy. Also, it's terrible because like I only did a bust of this guy because I didn't think I was gonna actually put legs. Uh-huh. So even like doing his legs, because I kind of zoom in, it takes a while. Do I have anything? Oh, I have the next girl. So this is more of the final image, or the one that I went off, that I used for the last one. It's actually the last one. I think the Jay ended up using. I kind of Googled what kind of car he ended up. I tried to find the car he was using, and it's some British car. It's not like. It's not a McLaren.
It's not a McLaren?
I'm forgetting what it's called. Shoot. I'll have to like look into it. It's something a little bit more rare, I guess. Like I only heard of that car like a few times. So this is, as you can see, these are kind of like a few of the files. But see, this is what I kind of did. I had to finish her like all on her own.
Okay.
And here's kind of my swatches here. So once I finished that, I basically just layered it, kind of added it, ended up adding it. See, I kind of did him on his own. And it was kind of nice this way because even if I use the same canvas, it still keeps the location if you like export it as a PNG. So it kind of worked out. Oh no. I hate when they do that. Go back. There you go. So I have basically all of the little
All the different pieces on a different file.
different pieces. Yeah. Even the background. So here's just, the background. And I could kind of piece together like the cars that I had. I put it in some layers. I'm going to delete it. There's like a car right there. But in the end, it was just going to be, I was just going to use it as a layer. Kind of do that on its own. Some of these are, I don't know, I kept these. And I think this ended up being, as you can see, sorry, this is kind of what I ended up with to try to piece everything together in the beginning. I was going to bring some bees in there. This is like just really, really rough. Here's the car. So that's the car. So
Okay.
British car. But that's how I kind of pieced them together to kind of figure out where I wanted it. And then in the end, I had to edit a few times. And this is it. I made it too short, so it wasn't fitting right on the comic book cover when they sent me like the copy of what it would look like. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hope it's gonna look good, like on the comic cover, or I hope I didn't like add too many details because kind of that's what I do sometimes, especially when things are just they're not going to show the details that much. But yeah, basically just took the colors that they were using, and I think in a lot of the variant covers they ended up they didn't know what the comic was. I don't even think there were some previews out of it.
Right.
It was just really basic, like just the initial cover, maybe a little bit of art, but that's why a lot of the variant covers are just so more unrelated, or not unrelated, but it's just like, you just see the girl with a cat, and then some sort of car. So,
Courtney,
yeah.
You're missing the most important part.
What's that?
Where's your signature?
Oh, you're right. I didn't put one.
I'm looking for your signature. I don't see it.
I have really bad handwriting, so I didn't use my name. I just chose kind of a pen name, anyways.
Okay.
So I just squished my first name and last name together. So I think I'd rather go with a pen name.
Okay.
People who know me. It's cool. Everybody can know on the stream. That's a big secret thing.
So this will be out for San Diego.
Yeah. So actually, that guy Robert and his group of friends, they're going to be at that whiskey event that I invited you to, but you're going to be gone.
Oh,
so,
right.
And that's going to be on the 19th. And so I think I'll hear from them because Robert was saying there's going to be, they're going to do some sort of signing. So I don't know what's really going to happen. Or like, I'm not sure. I'm just along for the ride. And
let's see. Does it say what is it doesn't say incentive. Kosh. That's your
oh yeah.
That's your pen name?
That'll be my pen name.
Kosh?
It's just my first name and last name. CO from.
They
Yeah,
should make a print
I
of
just wanted.
this. They should make a print of this and have you sign it at the image booth.
That might be good. I mean, I don't think people are really interested in. I don't know if they're really interested. I could. We'll see. I don't know. I'll talk to Robert and see how things go. So, I mean, what I'm mostly interested in is like he's talking to people about, um, possibly some sort of show, a TV show or getting it animated or something like that. And then I just take a cut of that. So
yeah,
that would be
a cut.
Yeah, that's all I'm interested in. I'm just interested in that. So, but yeah, it is kind of funny because like it's yeah, the main character's kind of based off me, and partially my high school. I didn't race in Japan, but I spent part of my high school in Japan. So they have her.
Without you, there would be no series.
That is true. So I'm sure you would have thought of something. This is when like Demon Hunters first came out. It's very along the lines. So very colorful. But yeah, we'll see how the story develops.
Okay. Oh,
So
I think we might be offline. Are we offline, chat?
oh no,
My browser is not refreshing.
not browsing.
Hello, chat. Still online. Looky,
Oh,
look.
still
Okay.
online.
All right.
Okay.
So it's just my browser.
Good. Yeah.
All right. Let me close out this window then.
Yep.
Okay. And we're looking at Courtney's. So that's issue 1 that we're looking at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Issue 1. So you have the main character, and then she makes friends with other girl, and then the friend, it's kind of like an underground racing, and then the friend has a brother, and then there's kind of like, the little evil guy, and potential love interests and stuff like that. So it's yeah. And then the whole kind of, like on the cover that I did with the mysterious person in the back, there is, I mean, I don't think it's a secret, but there is like a drug that kind of makes you a better racer. So that's kind of,
that's that guy.
The mystery behind it. Yes. So
interesting.
very graphic design. So I've never met Jay or June, so I'll probably meet them at the San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, they should be there.
Yeah. She even has she has my tattoo. My tattoo is very old, and hers is designed better. But
are you gonna go in that yellow outfit, or are you gonna go in a yellow outfit?
I thought that was funny because I don't think that was really planned. I think that was on Jay, to be like, this is how I view, because it's so iconic, kind of the yellow outfit, from either Kill Bill or of course Bruce Lee. Mm-hmm. So, so related and so punchy for, a racing comic. So, I mean, how can you not? Also, it's be related to. So my Hebrew name is Devora, so that's why the character's name is Dev, and that's why I have Devora in Hebrew means honeybee. So, that's my name, in my Hebrew name. Nobody ever really uses. Most Jewish people have Hebrew names, but they're given at birth. Similar to if an English name, but you also have a Chinese name or, you know,
Right. So this
Vietnamese name.
final order cutoff was already June 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
But when does the book come out?
July 15th.
Okay, just in time
So,
for
yeah.
Comic-Con?
Mm-hmm. So I might get my hands on it on the 19th when I see Robert. So he says he'll have a bunch of goodies for me. So I think that'll be cool. He made like stickers and all sorts of stuff.
You should get
So
Are you gonna sell any? Get them slabbed and signed and slabbed?
I might. I'll talk to him and see like what's really gonna happen at the con. I'm so tired of like going inside the Comic Con. I like seeing everybody, and I'm able to see a lot of people outside or get a drink with them. But yeah, I'm tired of going in, so we'll see.
So is this your first published work?
This is my first published work. Yeah.
All right, congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
I think you should push to do another cover, issue 3 or issue 4. I'm not sure what the deadline would be, but I'm assuming it's coming up.
Yeah, I definitely could. I definitely could do that. I don't know. He's open to whatever. He's been good about it. So, I mean, you're right. I might as well. I didn't even think about it, to be honest. I was like, okay, I did that, and I still want to kind of like pursue my own idea and my own art. But I guess the good thing about covers and is, I don't know, it's just one piece of work, and I don't know. I think they're probably easier than interiors anyway. So, but yeah, I appreciate everybody. Thank you for the congratulations and everything.
And you guys, we are all here to witness this. So it's wow, what a really pleasant surprise when we first started talking about this. And for this to actually be, in fruition and out. Well, your issue will be out soon. So in a couple weeks. Less than a couple weeks. Wow.
Yeah.
And it's only a 4-issue series?
I think it's gonna be more. I'm pretty sure. Robert said he's written into like 12 issues at this point.
Oh, so wow, 12 issues. So your cover is 1 in 50. So it means 1 in 50. It's a retail incentive cover. So
there's 50. There's gonna be 50 printed, right?
No, that means for every 50 issues bought, the retailer gets one of these. So they have to buy 50 issues in order to qualify for getting one of your covers. So right off the bat, they have to spend, what is cover price? $4? $2 times, so they have to spend $100 basically, roughly around that, to get one copy of yours.
So that's what it means.
So it's going to be, already when it comes out, it'll probably be priced at around $100.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I don't know who would do that. Who would purchase it for $100?
Well, no, but that's the incentive covers are done in that way. So 1 of 50, 1 of 10, 1 of 25. Let's see this other cover here. Let me pull this out here. Let me if I can show you guys. You can look. This is on the League of Geeks site. So this says 1 of 50. there's a Charles Vess. So open order covers, you see on the lower right hand corner on the page says open order covers. That means you can, once you order, you can order like, let's say I want to order just like 5 of the J. Lee one and 50 of the Charles Vess, which is like, wow, you guys got a Charles Vess cover. So so that's open order. The incentive covers, so there's a black and white incentive cover. The J. Lee, this black and white cover is 1 in 25. So you have to order 25 copies, and the 26th will be this black and white version, which is the black and white version of his cover A. But yours is you have to order 50, so it's going to be very rare. And so when it does come out, each one is definitely going to be worth more because you have to spend, again, you have to buy 50 copies of either the blue or either the 50 copies of the blue original cover A or the Charles Vess white with red cover B. Any combination of 50 of those. And then issue 51 is your cover.
Interesting. I did not know that that's how it worked.
Yeah, and so the retailer, you're going to get like half off, so it's $4 cover price, $2 each, so 50 times 2 is 100. So a retailer, get your cover would have to spend $100 first. Like here, some of the other, issue 1, let's see, some of the other incentive. Now, the retail exclusive covers, those are ones that retailers just commission on their own to get done. Those are one of one that are ready, starting from the price. So the incentive covers for the first one, there's a 1 in 25 J. Lee, 1 in 50 black and white J. Lee. The retail exclusives, these are the ones that we looked at earlier. Let's see this one. These are just the stores themselves will have, or the quote-unquote retailers themselves will have already pre-ordered all of these. And then they have the exclusive to sell in their stores. So like your store might not get it. Your local comic book store might not get it because this is only going to one place. So then that's how they can control the price of, it looks like this one's going to be a foil.
Oh, wow.
You see this one with the pug and I think J. Lee has a pug, so that's where they threw the pugs in there. Yeah. So interesting, very interesting. Okay, so 17-year-old Courtney in Japan. High octane racing. Fast and Furious by way of K-pop demon hunters.
I'm not a fan of like calling any type of, I don't know, you probably know more. Like if you create a story, would you want to necessarily say you compare it with something else? I mean, I get it. It matches, but is that's
the industry speak.
Okay. I guess that helps people understand it a bit more. That does make sense.
It gives them an instant, it's an elevator pitch kind of thing. Gives them an instant understanding of what the properties are, and of course they're trying to attach the two most popular. I would think it's more like Fast and Furious or Tokyo Drift. And I don't know about K-pop demon hunters, but because I haven't seen it yet.
I have not seen it either. I guess maybe just because there's monsters involved.
Yeah.
And I guess that would be it.
See,
and it's kind of like trying to be a little poppy.
J. Lee did this additional retail variant cover, this blue version.
Oh, I like that one. I don't think I saw that one.
With Epico's Comics and Games. So Epico's Comics and Games, I'm not sure, I think it's a store. They would have all these copies. And other stores, they could, Epico's Comics, Other stores would be able to order, but they would have to, I think, order from Epicos. So Epicos
Got
Comics and Games, here it is. They're a shop in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
it. Interesting.
And usually these, we talked about the retailer exclusive variants. These are, you have to order a minimum number of, generally around 1,000 to 2,000, depending on the publisher and the deal. And I think you have to pay for the full cover price. So they're paying $4, if not more, per
Oh
comic,
wow.
because this one I think is also a foil cover. So, well, no, the other one was a foil cover. So
Mm-mm.
I'm sure there's an additional charge to that. But if we go
Yeah.
to Epico's Comics and Games, let's see if they feature this on their site. Epico's. All right, so we're on the Epico's site. And there's their M1 cover variant.
Mm.
Buy now. I don't know if they did a. This is issue 1. Site's a little counterintuitive. I gotta click twice. $20.
Wow.
So the $20 unsigned. So here are the other. Oh, Heroes Con. So they had these available for Heroes Con. Looks like at least that's what the site says. So they had different options. Unsigned for $20, signed for $30, $29.99. That's sold out. Signed for grading, $39.99. That means there was a witness involved for a CGC. Signed and remark, $169.99, $170. So remark means that the artist will do like a little quick sketch on there, or sometimes it could be a B or a headshot or whatever it is. With Jay Lee. So this was a Heroes Con exclusive. So I think they debuted this June 10th. Art by Jay Lee. There you go. So they still have unsigned copies available, but the signed copies and everything else is all sold out. So they don't tell you how many, but there are. But minimum price $20.
Wow.
So you could do a retail exclusive if a retailer wants to reach out to you. This is a little weird that you have to double click to get to the order page. But
I went on a few comic book stores websites, and most of them were not that great. That's why one of them, the one I reached out to, didn't get back to me, and I was sad.
Is there like a local comic shop near you? You could do a signing.
There is. I went and I bought the first one from my local comic book shop. I think you probably know it. It's Kamikaze.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've probably been there or done a signing there. I called ahead because I was like, oh, do you have it? And the guy was like, oh yeah, and I'm like, oh, can you set it aside? Like, I'll come pick it up. And they had 2 covers. They had one with I'm forgetting another artist, but I did want just the original one. So I was like, oh, just the original, and he only had one left. And he seemed really like he didn't want to save it for me. And I was like, well, I'd buy it online and pick it up if I could, but he I don't know, he was a little.
Well, you could have ordered more.
So.
Could have ordered more.
Yeah, Well, I did. He's like, okay, I sure. I guess I'll say I'll hold it for you. He's like, well, what time are you gonna get here? And I was like, oh, I'll be there like in less than an hour. And I was like, okay. I don't know. I mean,
Did you tell him who you
and then
were?
I had. Oh, should I should have pulled that card. Oh,
Yeah, you should have said,
but I
like,
was
look at
like,
this B
I
tattoo.
was,
Flip to the page. Like,
I
wow,
even,
it's
yeah. I was like, do you have the J cover? And he's like, J Lee. And I was like, yeah. Oh, sorry, my bad. I was even like, oh, if somebody asks for it, somebody wants to buy like, and I don't get there in an hour, you can sell it to them. And he's like, no, it's okay. I'll hold it for you. And I was like, okay. It was very, I don't know. It was a little weird. And then I got in there and I dealt with somebody else, but the dude was like eyeballing me, like, why are you here? I was like, I looked around for a bit and stuff. And anyways, so I contacted a different comic book store, a new one that opened up in San Diego, because I was like, I wanted to stop by and check it out anyways, and then they didn't get back to me, so is what it is.
all right. Some of these other ones, this one's a haha you wish. I don't know, what is that? Is that a shop? Sounds weird. Haha you wish comics. Comic Heritage? No. Haha you wish shop. There we go. This might not be a brick and mortar shop. It might be just an online shop.
Oh.
Yeah, so now some artists are doing this on their own, where they're creating their own retail account. Haha you
Oh, you
wish.
can do.
Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like ongoing launch series of exclusive covers. So it doesn't look like they're an actual store, a brick and mortar store. And they do this auctions on Whatnot, Instagram.
Oh.
We talked a little bit about Whatnot last time. Yeah, my internet is very slow today. I think some new neighbors moved in next door that are jamming up the. So it looks like, yeah, they have like these different variant covers, exclusive variant covers that they've either commissioned or. Oh, I get 1.5 extra miles on American Airlines with Whatnot. Oh, that might
Oh.
incentivize me to buy something. Yeah, so, well, these look like sketch covers. They don't look like variant covers, but.
Maybe that's what they specialize in.
All right. Does Chad have any questions for Courtney? No virgin
I'm gonna
covers.
turn off my cover or turn off my camera because I've been holding up my phone. Thank you for letting me show my process.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
Poop Kid. Time to get the signed prints ready, Courtney, says Crispy Papa. Vess hasn't done anything in a while. Yeah, Charles Vess is, he was a master. He's one like a legendary master.
Yeah.
It's an interesting pair, Charles Vess, for this project. Isn't he more like a fantasy kind of guy, or?
I think I saw his cover. It is very like I can see the fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Robert's a talker. He's a mingler. I think when I was telling him about this stream, and he's like, "Oh, Bernard," he's like, "Oh, I think I met him at the Comic-Con last year." I was like, "No, he wasn't there last year." And I was like, "He hasn't made it for a while." And he's like, "I had to catch him sometime." And he's like, "I want him to do a cover." So he wants you. I'm like, Bernard's pretty busy.
Toy
Unless you
Full
want to do a cover, you
Hearts.
can also do a cover.
Yeah, I should do a cover. Toy Full Heart. He hasn't asked. It's beautiful art. Toy Full Hearts. You got a new fan.
Oh, thank you.
Vest is associated with fantasy, but he's done comic work. He did an interesting Spider-Man #1 graphic novel back in the '90s that was fantasy. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's exclusively fantasy, but he is from like the '80s. Charles Vest.
Mm.
Crispy Papa says congrats. So,
Thank you.
all right. Well, you guys saw it here first.
Well, you guys were such a good influence on me because I mean, I actually stopped drawing for a really long time. I probably didn't really draw since maybe my early 20s. So, and then I just started drawing more often when I got on this stream, and you know, I even stopped like even reading manga or watching anime or anything like that, and so I think it sticks with you though if you have a hobby or if you like to do art,
It's like
no
riding a
matter
bike.
what age.
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, I mean I'd hope so. I think you guys talk about getting older and you seeing other artists kind of not doing as quality work or their art's kind of changing and maybe not for the better. So that's always, worrisome. So I'd still like to improve or feel like I definitely improved since I was in my 20s. So yeah, 20 years later. So at 43.
You're actually your badge for San Diego is going to be, well, it's always said pro, but
Yeah, it's also said other people's names.
but this will be a very interesting San Diego for you, I think, with published work. I know Sean likes to take credit for everything, so he's not here, but I know he wants to take credit for your rise, for your career. So
Well, that's fine.
That's just how Sean is.
It's only a benefit for me if you guys take credit. You do realize that.
We'll have to.
You're like, oh yeah, I helped her out. That's only a benefit for me.
See, if you watch the stream, you'll eventually meet a writer somewhere who will then want to write your life story. Well, what's more fun? I mean, what's cooler to you? That you got to, to draw the cover, or that the book was kind of based on you?
Probably the book based.
Yeah.
I don't know, a little bit of both. I mean, I always wanted to do something, at least say I did something like with my art, I guess. Like actually got something like published. So I guess I could say that now. But it is kind of odd that it's also roughly based off of me. It's kind of weird to think. So you had a lot of things that were based off of you, Bernard, though.
I don't think so. I did?
Are you denying that?
I had stuff based off.
Didn't you have like you had things based off of you?
No, I just drew myself as the main character. Is that what you're talking about?
I thought you were like there's other like film things and you played basketball and I mean, basically, you play basketball in college, you're basically like semi-pro. I mean, kids are getting paid now doing sports.
Well, yeah,
So,
like you can just be a sports influencer now. So
I guess that's true. Yeah,
you don't even have to
that is
actually.
weird to say.
I mean, there's I know
Right?
one guy. He's like a YouTuber or Instagrammer or TikToker. I don't know, influencer. He played at college, but now he's making a living just doing videos, which is great. Good kid.
Mm.
And then yeah, so it's a whole other. I mean, again, when we started the stream, I didn't even know like there were people that just stream for a living. Um,
That's true.
so okay, let's see. I need to start inking on this because I have to finish inking this week. Um, and I have a bunch of other stuff to do. But Courtney, thank you for sharing. Do you want to stay on, or you can, if you have to go, you can head
I
out.
might be in the chat. I can stay on for a little bit, unless
See if
however
Chad
long.
has any
I
other
can.
questions for you.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, uh, I don't really have much of an Instagram, but for anybody who I have to check my Instagram name where I post, because I think I just Superior Court is um my personal Instagram, just me doing dumb shit. So you can certainly add me to anybody who hasn't. But I did use at Kosh_art. So I'll put that in the chat for anybody who
oh, you have a different
wants to. Yeah. Oh, my friends don't really care that I draw things. If I
Toyful
post a picture of my face, they'll be like, "Oh, you look so beautiful," and
Toyful
I'll
art
get a bunch of
hearts.
likes. If I did any art, then it's like, cool job.
Let me pull up some.
Yeah,
This is
Shang-Chi is based off of Bernard's life story. That's right.
this is Jane Foster Thor. You guys can see the pencil version of this piece from months ago. I don't. It's been so long. Um, but I
What are you
need.
doing this for?
This is a
Is it a
commission.
commission?
Yeah.
Mm.
I just need to finish it. So let me. I need a detail of her helmet. Let's see. Pull up a detail of her helmet.
I've seen her helmet drawn a bunch of different ways.
There is this symbol on her helmet. Let me see if I can. Just want to make sure I know what it is before I start inking it, because there's all these lines. It's been so long. Looks like it's like a W or something.
Cool.
Circle. There's kind of coming around. Did anybody in chat enter the Top Cow contest? I think the deadline today.
It's past. That was
It's
today.
today.
Got to get it in. Do you think that's so? What? Who? When they win that, whoever they choose, I guess, if it's technically a win. I didn't look into it, but do you get like signed on, or like how are they? Or are you gonna they're gonna have you do an issue?
I didn't read the fine print, but most likely they're gonna
Yeah.
probably get you to draw something.
Mm.
And but actually, Courtney, you wouldn't qualify because you would have been disqualified.
Not yet, because my issue didn't
Oh,
come
it
out
hasn't
yet.
come out yet.
Oh, I could have gotten away with a technicality.
They
So
do.
you can't be published at all or anything. I don't think this is considered being published. I mean, it's not really. It's not my comic.
Well, it's Image. I mean, that's bigger than that's the number 3
It's
biggest
true.
company. But you get paid $2,000.
That's not worth it.
And then I think you'll probably get fast tracked onto a book or something. So, and then $2,000 for 8 pages. How much is that?
Wow, 2,000 for 8 pages only.
How
I mean,
much is
like
that?
only 2,000. Let's see.
What's the math?
I cannot. Let me do it. $250 a page.
$250 a page. Well,
I guess that's not that
it's
bad.
not. Yeah, it's not great, but it's not horrible.
But you have to finish all 8 pages, though, right?
It's only well, the scripts that they offered were already printed. And it's technically it's pencils and inks, or you could have just done pencils. So,
Oh. I guess that's better. It'd be kind of rough to do 8 pages and not get picked.
Well, that's only if you
or
win.
not get anything from it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, and it's interesting. You can go. They have a Facebook page. I think it's private, but you can ask to join. I don't think they're turning people away. And a lot of people have been posting on there. And some people have watched the video that we did last week. Although I'm curious how it was received. If people thought, because we didn't actually do any final drawing. Everything was storytelling. So to like a lot of people, to a lot of amateurs, that's the really boring part.
Yeah.
It's not as.
I feel like to younger people though too.
Yeah. So I'm curious how it was received and if it helped anybody. I mean, I purposely did it late so that it wasn't gonna really affect anybody's work, but just to make people think.
It's very interesting to see a professional. I mean, it comes so easy to you. Like you're so fast putting it together because you're just like, you put it together so quickly. Like you can read it and then you can already imagine it and it's just on paper. But yeah, I think it's definitely the storytelling. Thinking about making a comic book when I was much younger, because I wanted to do it when I was like a teenager. And even like seeing storyboards from like younger artists. I a lot of them are so, very gifted, but they're definitely missing that story building aspect to it. Or also like the environment that they're around. They concentrate a lot on the characters, and I do the same thing because I'm terrible at making environments and buildings, and but that is really what's so important. Uh, I realized when really comparing art pieces or like reading, any comic is if it's going to suck you in, you really have to show what this world is, whether it's like New York City or some fantasy land. And I think it's such a big piece, but it's just often overlooked.
That's true. So I think it'll still be like another couple months before they announce a winner for the Top Cow. Last time they did it, it took a month or so before they announced the winner. I'm sure there's submissions that people didn't post. Like the ones that were posting were probably ones that were not as serious.
Oh yeah.
So I will be curious to see who wins.
Oh, Carson McKenny's stopped in.
What's up, Carson? How's it going? Did you pick up did your artwork arrive, Carson? Was finally able to get Carson's artwork out in the mail. There's a new job now at Disney.
Still have for me. Carson's working for Disney now?
Yeah. It's Disney artist.
Oh, shit. Congratulations.
He's all grown up.
17.
He used to be our Get Back coach. Now he's all grown up.
Oh. He still has to be our Get Back coach. He's still kind of the youngest one on here, probably.
How's the weather in Orlando?
Ooh, it's probably scorching.
I hope they got him working inside a air-conditioned room somewhere.
Oh, was he going for the portraits? Is that what it was?
I think he's
or is it now...
he's an artist, portrait art, or I don't know. I don't know if he's able to talk about that stuff.
Oh,
Carson,
sorry.
Thank you for the resub. 60 months.
Ooh. Caricatures. The weather is damp and muggy. That sounds...
Do they give you like a second set of clothes to wear in case you sweat through your first?
I would hate it if your hand's sweating and then you're on paper. Oof.
Yeah.
And
the paper gets warped?
Yeah. I charge extra for my sweaty paper. Oh no. Just wear all black uniform for the hotels.
Yeesh.
And then at the parks. Oh, he wears a costume. What costume? I'm so interested now.
I don't know if he can say it.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Have you met any celebrities? Or I don't know if we shouldn't ask him anything. He's going to get in trouble.
Really? He signs like something...
NDA.
Disney, I guess that's true. You can't
Disney's very
talk about like me. I bet. Works at Hollywood Studios. It's one of the locations where he has a stall. Are you going to color this, Bernard, or just
no, this one is just black and white.
What's your next convention? Do you have one coming up, or are you just gonna...
I don't know yet.
Oh.
Don't know yet. We'll see.
Mm.
Not going to New York. Not going to San Diego. Um, we'll see. I mean, I
Mm.
was in Anaheim. Was it last week? I don't
Anaheim?
remember. Anaheim Fan Expo, Anaheim.
Oh, I never been to that one. There's a anime expo
Yeah, that I
near
think that's
you.
over now. Is it still going on
Yeah,
or is
it's
it
Fourth of
over?
July. Nah, it's Fourth of July weekend.
And Monday too, right? Was it Monday that they had it? It's
Oh, they
Tuesday.
do? I'm
Yeah, I
not
think they had it
sure.
on Monday.
Mm, I watched like a. I haven't. I think the last time I went to Anime Expo was in like '09,
Oh, it's
'08,
way different
'09
now.
maybe.
It's way different now.
Yeah. Well, even when I went, um, I that was when I was not really into. I wasn't watching anime anymore, and wasn't really reading anything, so I had no idea. I like didn't know any. I couldn't recognize anything, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know any of these."
Anime Expo
Because
now is crazy.
yeah, I saw a walkthrough, and it looked exactly like Comic Con. It looked like San Diego Comic Con, but anime. It looked exactly the same. Like if you replace like the Marvel booth with some other like with the Mappa with like a more anime probably. Like it's pretty crazy. So I was impressed. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe I'll go sometime because now I know what these shows are. So, but I think with anime and manga, it's every different year. There's a top one. Like it definitely changes. You know, I mean, there's certain ones, certain series that are like a couple of years, but it's there's always like a different top series, new series per year, which I feel like doesn't happen as much with American comics. Like it's gonna be like okay, well it's Marvel and this different it's still like a, a new type of the series, like the Avengers or something connected to the Avengers, or you know.
Well, what's the hot series
Uh,
now then?
so wait. Let me look.
You're a manga anime expert here.
Yeah, I think even Yojimbo is probably better than I am, and probably a couple other people. Um, but I have Crunchyroll, so I can look. Let me
What is the
see.
hottest anime manga property right now? It's not One Piece.
No, I think that ended. So there's uh uh yeah, a lot of them ended this year, I think. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen is always kind of yeah. Oh,
Chainsaw Man.
uh,
Is that still popular?
Chainsaw Man. I feel like it's getting bumped down though. It's popular, but like it'll be popular, but then there's always gonna be like a new one. Fury and Bleach. Well, those are all like shonen series. Um, I'm just looking on like what's new on Crunchyroll and like new and trending. There's this one called Marriage Toxin. I think that's interesting too. I think they're starting to come out with like more kind of like adult, like almost love story ones instead of just like based on. I haven't seen it, but I think that's kind of what it's about. Um, Witch Hat Atelier is actually. I also have not seen that, but I think that was one of the, if not the top one, anticipated one
Witch Hat.
for
What's it called?
Witch Hat Atelier, which is like it's kind of like a Harry Potter, I guess.
Okay.
It's like there's the younger children and their teachers. Um, Gachiaka Sakura, I guess, is kind of a newer one.
Bleach,
So I guess
Frieren.
uh, Bleach, I think technically kind of ended. Like it, or yeah, I think it pretty much ended, and they brought back like the 1,000 year something. Demon Slayer is still popular, but it's also I thought it ended. So,
What is the
but
one?
I think
What is the one title that if someone says, "Oh, do you watch anime or manga?" I say, "Yeah, this is the most popular one right now." And if you hear them say that, you know
mhm.
that they're not in touch with the. Would that be like One
Oh,
Piece
so
or
mm,
Chainsaw Man is
I feel
popular, but
like
the manga ending was
Piece,
bad.
One,
So,
One Piece became like basically like a Dragon Ball. Like that's how kind of classic it is because it ran for so long. I don't even remember when it started. Like, and I think they're still kind of continuing it in some way. So a lot of these kind of like ended. Man, I think ended, but then they're coming out with like movies. But but they were bringing uh probably Jujutsu Kaisen is like the top one that a lot of different people watch, girls and boys, and it is more, I think, adult.
anybody in chat go to Anime Expo? Did Poop Kid go?
Is Pooh Kid interested in anime? I don't know if he is. Oh, 4K re-release of Ninja Scroll. Not worth my time.
Ninja Scroll.
Uh, did they remake Ninja Scroll, or is it like the same like early '90s one?
I remember when that came out. That was the bomb.
I know that was crazy.
That was
But I
like,
think there's
wow.
every year there's something new. I see clips of anime where I was like, wow, that animation looks amazing, and I've never even heard like they are pumping it out like mad. It's a bad show in LA, and it's okay. Oh right, the World Cup. Well, who are you rooting for in the World Cup, Bernard?
I got to root for Morocco.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
because
the
Sean
Morocco
and
team. I
I
forgot.
we did a comic for them,
Yeah.
and then Sean did the interior, so I just had to do that cover.
Mm.
Um, and it was on their last World Cup where they first time they made it to the finals. So
That's
for such an underdog country or team
mm-hmm.
to make the finals last time, it was a big national thing, and so now this year they have. It looks like they have a good shot. I
Oh, they're
don't.
still in.
They're still in.
Oh, nice. I think there's 8 teams left.
Are there? I have no idea.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard, but I could be wrong. I'm also not too interested. I like playing soccer, but I never really cared about watching it.
So I just know that the U.S. lost. Was it yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they lost, and
I remember
I
I
mean,
turned it on yesterday, the day before when they scored right when they scored that penalty kick, and then like less than a minute later, Belgium scored again. So there's a Vampire Hunter 4K release in the works. Um, yeah,
I think that's gonna be good.
I think like a couple years ago, I remember there was because I was a big fan of Gachuma when I was young,
Mm.
and there was supposedly like they had redone it, but then it wasn't available in the U.S. at the time, and then I saw like a piece of it, and it wasn't as I guess it didn't live up to like expectations, my
Mm.
expectations. So I wonder. And then they did a live action Gatchaman, I
Oh.
think. But I don't know. I never saw. I never got to see. I never got to see it. So
Mm.
I might go to Japan in August. So
Oh,
I might look for it.
that's
Is that
that's gonna be
is that a good time to go, or that's too hot?
it's still sweltering. Do you just stay in kind of like Tokyo, or are you gonna try to travel around?
I think the August trip might go to Nagoya.
Oh, really? Get some fried chicken.
Is that what Nagoya is famous for?
Hmm. Everybody I met from Nagoya is like really odd, like the
Odd
weirdest
as
way.
in what? Because isn't
As in
isn't
odd.
Osaka odd? I mean Osaka. Well,
Osaka
Osaka
is
is
supposed to be
just
funny.
independent,
They're supposed to be like the comedians and rough around the edges.
right?
Yeah, but like personally, the people that I met from Nagoya, like every time I ask them where they're from, and they like if they're weird in weird ways. Um, One in particular, he owns this little I don't know if you can call it a restaurant in Kyoto, and he kind of like makes his own food, and it was really weird. And he makes his own alcohol, which is not good. But he's a very like serious about the food. He's an odd man. But when I asked him where he's from, I was like, okay, that makes sense. He's from Nagoya. like they get fixated on something. That's what I just personally saw. Like they're interesting people, not in a bad way. We're all weird in our own way,
Eclectic.
but eclectic. Thank you. That's why I was like odd. No, eclectic. They're maybe it's like Nagoya is kind of technically known as like a boring city. Um, so maybe the people are just extra eclectic.
Why is the city boring? There's nothing to do there, or
Yeah, there's not really much to do there. I've never really been. Every time I was like, I'll stop by, and it's easy to get to. And everybody who either was just like, nah, just don't even bother. Just there's not much there. I think it's also very much like a industrial city.
oh,
So I don't know. I don't know too much about the city itself. Like I didn't look into like what's happening there. So
what
don't let me deter you
what would
to
you
check
compare it to?
out.
Like, what is the American equivalent of Nagoya?
Oh, that's a good question. Maybe like maybe I would
Pittsburgh?
say something like in the Midwest, not Cleveland, because I know Cleveland. Something in the Midwest that's like, kind of industrial, but not much happening in it. Like you won't find too many too many of the historical pieces of Japan there, I don't think. Like in my history of Japan, they never really I don't know. There might be a castle or two there. Yeah, maybe something in Indiana or
Indianapolis,
Ohio.
Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana. Yeah. Hey, look, I have family. My family is technically like my parents were from Ohio, so I have family there. So I go back and visit them, and I actually quite liked it. So I'd go to Cleveland, and yeah, it's not bad. I don't ever think like a place or a city is necessarily bad. They're all interesting in their own ways. If they're
Chicago.
lacking some sort of like culture thing, then maybe there's art or nature. And
All right.
so you say Chicago. Chicago's a little too
Too metropolitan. Too
Yeah.
classy?
I've only been to Chicago for work, so I never really got to have fun. Oh, Kevin P. West is here. Kevin P. West, the comic cover, my issue variant is coming out July 17th, July 15th. Shit, what did I say? I'm tired. It's been a long day. What are those days? Either 15th or 17th.
Which Wednesday? It has to be a Wednesday. Is it a Wednesday?
I don't know. Maybe. That sounds about right. Also, I think the U.S. did deserve to lose in the World Cup because, that FIFA call, that's like a little bitch move.
What, the red card?
I guess one of our star players got a penalty and wasn't supposed to play, and then I guess Trump called up FIFA and then they let him play. I could be getting this wrong. And then we lost anyways, but it's like, if he wasn't supposed to play, that's just cheating right there.
Right.
Yeah, like says that's the story I heard. So, I don't know. The U.S. is really disappointing me. They're disappointing me lately.
Should have had Dan Housen. Dan Housen should have cursed. Dan Housen should have cursed the Belgium team. That's how the Knicks won.
Oh. Right. Look here. Oh, he didn't deserve the red card he got. Oh, that's a little rough. Yeah. I wasn't watching, so. Well, and Mexico's out too, so I was kind of rooting for Mexico more.
So all the host countries are out, huh? The North American countries are all out? I mean, every year around this time, like they're like, oh, soccer is going to take on in the U.S. Soccer, is going to be the next big sport in the U.S. And, I mean, I don't know.
Nah, I don't think so. I think a lot of kids play it when they're young, like I did. I played soccer for 12 years. So, but do I really care about it? No, I don't. I think you have to be like a massive fan. And a lot of my Mexican friends are massive, massive fans. And we have a relatively newer team here in San Diego. But it's like, I don't know. Like, it's the majority of people. I didn't go to a game, but from what I've seen, the majority of people are actually like either Mexican in San Diego or come up from like TJ to come like watch the game. I just don't think it's like, I don't think it's going to take on for like the rest of the U.S. But it is popular here in San Diego. We probably get to do
a pro team in San Diego?
Yeah. I don't know what they're called. Yeah, I think, are they, let me look that up. San Diego FC. What does FC stand for?
Football.
Oh, okay. You're right. I thought there'd be like, I guess, why can I not find the name? Where's the name?
It would be San Diego FC.
Oh, Wave. The Wave?
Wave?
San Diego Wave. Yeah, that's what we are.
And they play in, where do they play?
They play at Snapdragon Stadium, which is in Mission Valley, which is pretty central in San Diego. Oh, Kevin P. West played for 11 years.
Kevin P. West?
Yeah. See, I think it's just, yeah, I played since I was 4. My dad was a coach for a good amount of time when I played all the way up until high school. And then I switched to badminton.
That's another comic book idea.
Yeah.
Where's what's his name? Where's Robert?
Robert. I'll pitch it to him. Just trying to get people to make comic books of every angle of my life.
I mean, it'll be the Courtney universe.
Yeah, it could be. It definitely could be. I find myself in weird situations. I make sure my life is never boring. Actually, I think one time I was actually quite proud because I think the girls that I played soccer with, we basically played, on a rec team forever. And I do remember being in a tournament, or we got into like a soccer tournament because it was here in San Diego, I think Coronado, and only because it was here, and it was basically like every like national private girls top soccer team, and we were the only rec team, and we actually won.
Wow.
So everybody came, all geared up, and that's probably the one like underdog, and it was very much like the head team, the number one team. Nobody liked them, and so when we were like on the last game, it was us against them, and all the other teams like stayed and cheered for us. It was very much a underdog story.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you have any moments playing basketball that were really, really big in your mind of moments that were just key while you were playing?
Well, I
Did you guys
remember
win
certain
any
games. Huh?
basketball? Just certain games? Did you win any like tournaments? I'm not sure what the college really takes. I'm really bad at it.
No, our best year was we were 12-13. 12 wins, 13 losses. We didn't make any postseason tournaments. That year that we were 12-13, we missed out by one game. If we finished 13-12, we would have made the ECAC or NCAA postseason tournament.
Oh yeah.
But we lost. There was one game where we had actually won, but we lost. We were at home, and our own scorekeeper forgot to add a point to the scoreboard.
No way.
So the game went into overtime, and then we lost in overtime. And afterwards, the coach going through the stats book added up all the points and ended up saying that we actually won, but by then the game was already over, so
yeah,
it was recorded as a loss.
Yeah.
Needless to say that score person didn't hear the end of it the rest of the season.
Of course. You make a mistake like that, I don't know. That's a terrible mistake. Oh no.
I remember specific plays. You remember the camaraderie more, or specific moments.
That's good. You've been back though to do like.
Oh yeah, they honored me this year.
Yeah.
But overall, it was a great experience.
Hmm. Do you play um, your full college experience, like all 4 years? Or
Yep, all
mm.
4 years. Actually, 5 years.
Mm.
First year I didn't really play at all, so I got to play 5 years. Technically, back then you could only play four.
Oh, really? They stop people from playing.
Oh no, you're
I
only
guess they
eligible to
didn't. They
play
wouldn't.
4 years. Now you
Oh,
can
really?
petition, but because the first year I didn't play at all, so I redshirted, so it didn't count
Oh.
as a year.
Mm.
Um,
Do you played it in high school though? Yeah.
Not really. I
Oh,
started a
really?
team in high school. High school didn't have an athletics program, so I started one.
What high school
And
did you go?
New World School of the Arts in Miami.
Really? You went to art school for high school?
Yeah. And
Oh,
so I started a sports program in the athletic department. And we actually played against a couple high schools. I called them up, scheduled some
hi.
games. They were exhibition games, but for
Yeah.
us, they were real games.
Yeah. I I coached badminton, and when I played in high school, our team was actually a pretty good team. Um, but I do remember there's this one high school that we played against, and it was basically like a exhibition game. Like they just weren't good, but we go and they'd all have fun, and they just get absolutely crushed. Um, and they were like, the school is like in the ghetto and like played in this really old gymnasium and stuff, but that's fine. Kids just want to play sports. Um, but one of my high school friends actually lived down the street from there, and his nephew ended up going to the school there, so uh, he ended up coaching there. And the school had an issue with him where they kind of withheld money, or they said that they were going to pay him for coaching, but they basically took advantage of him and didn't pay him. So then he told me about it, and I was like, well, I'll come through, and I don't think they would let him be a coach if he didn't have any like college education. So, I don't think that necessarily matters for like a badminton coach in the first place, but whatever. Um, so I basically came in and I ended up coaching like alongside him, and then that we had the most the best year on record when we were
Wow.
coaching. And the kids were a lot more dedicated when I was coaching than they were. I mean, they just weren't as dedicated, mostly because they didn't really have like they didn't really care. Um, but yeah, then they did really well. I wonder how those kids are. They're not even kids anymore. It's kind of weird to think.
Oh, that brings me my latest addiction on social media. I have two addictions. One
On
is
social media.
when they do the reunion pictures, when the song comes on, da 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 da, or what's that song? But basically, they show like your high school picture, and then they show like the
Oh,
the now,
oh,
because they
kind of like, yeah, like in high school
yeah,
reunions.
like a high
Mm-hmm.
school reunion,
Mm-hmm.
and like I'm always like, oh, I gotta watch. I gotta watch the end of this, right? You gotta watch every single one. And a lot of it is like of course everybody's like gained like 30, 40 pounds. Um, every now and then there's one that's like, oh wow, they've actually they had a glow up. Is that what they call it? Is that what the kids call it?
Mm-hmm.
A glow up. But usually it's like it's a disaster. Uh, but it just reminds me of like the early days of Facebook.
Oh yeah.
You know, when Facebook opened up and allowed access to everybody, like the first
Hmm.
thing I did, I think a lot of people did, was they went and looked up their old
Over to
high
high school.
school, junior high, elementary school people and what they look like
Hmm.
now. You know, it's
Yeah.
kind of like a time travel thing. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. It is.
It's so addicting.
It. Yeah. I am. I think I look better than I looked in high school. So I guess
Yeah, you
I
think?
actually. Oh yeah. I looked not. I was not. I was like a like kind of like I was very athletic. I was very what like butchy. Like I looked like
We
I
should
was
do that
very
here on
strong.
screen.
Actually.
We should do like
I
our
have a
version of it.
picture online,
You have your high school
or like I
picture?
have a picture on.
We should do
I
that for
do have a
chat
picture.
too. We should do that for chat. I would say I'm gonna throw it down now. Everybody in chat, if you want to participate in this, post your high school picture on Discord, and then post a picture of you now, like a
I
video,
have
like a
one.
quick video, like 1 or 2 second, two or 3 second video, and let's splice up one of those reunion videos to post
That's a good idea.
on Instagram. The Sketch Fighters high school reunion.
I have this picture with my friends, and I think basically, I think most of the people in my picture are Asian, and I remember showing the picture to one of my friends, and they were like, "Which one are you?" And I'm like, "I didn't change races. I'm the white one." What do you mean? Yeah.
I would like to see
So,
Jerry's.
Jerry's. I want to see Jerry's too. Um, but I think a lot of my like, especially my Asian friends, a lot of the Asian boys, they were all like stickly skinny, like real skinny. Like I used to arm wrestle them and beat them. um, but yeah, a lot of them now, they settled into dad life and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, you don't got the skinny jeans anymore, huh?
Yeah.
Going into dad life. But it's weird because I'm like, these boys could not put on weight. Like they would just eat so much. And that's the thing. I eat as much as any of the boys, and I gain weight really easily. So um, just can't eat with the boys.
And then the other thing that I watch are U37 football videos.
U37.
So it's basically like rec league football, tackle football,
Oh shit.
but it's adults, you under 37. But these guys are like 40, 50 years old. And they're like, you can tell like, oh, they're all probably like former high school or college players, and they're trying to
Mm.
relive their glory days.
Mm.
But it's like very low quality football, to say the least.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of like trash talking. It's a lot of like chest pounding. Um,
That's kind of interesting. I would think you would see a lot of injuries.
and yeah, and it's like watching NASCAR because of the car accidents. You're
Oh
waiting
my
to see
god.
like who's gonna get knocked out next. So
Mm-hmm.
U37 football. If it comes up on your stream, that's probably because I'm watching it.
It probably will now.
Anybody in chat have any recommendations? Or any guilty pleasures right now?
Yeah, especially on social media. I got into like a lot of like weird horror stories on YouTube. I guess that's about it.
Horror stories? What do you mean? Oh,
think somebody's telling a story, like either one that is like a submitted story, like it can be weird. It can be ghosts or you know, where they're like, I met this guy and I think he was a vampire. Just kind of really random things,
Mm.
but they're entertaining. Keeps my mind off of the world these days. Something to watch is rewatching Comic Book Men. What's Comic Book Men?
That was a show on A&E or something with Ming Chen. Is that Comic Book Man where Kevin Smith opened a comic book shop in New Jersey?
Oh,
And
okay.
it's like
How did I
Pawn
know?
Stars, but people would bring in like these old comics and ask them how much they're worth and stuff. I think.
Ah, got it. Interesting.
All right. Well, I'm
Yeah,
getting pretty far on this today. The
yeah, so
rest, I think,
fast.
once I think I've gotten through all of the pretty sensitive areas. I mean, the rest is. Anything? Anybody in chat have any comments or notes about this ink sketch?
No notes. That's what kids say these days, I think.
No notes.
No notes. That means like it's perfect. No notes.
Uh, I think I'm gonna do the rest of this offline. It'll be a little bit faster. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream next week. Um,
Are you traveling?
there might be some complications,
Hmm.
but I'll figure it out. I'll
Is
post.
uh is Sean gonna be back or
I don't know. He's on
where'd he go?
vacation with the family,
Oh, nice.
so
Oh, maybe we won't disclose his location. He sent me one of his little toys, which I realized I never thanked him for. So
oh yeah.
yeah, it was like a while ago too.
So Taylor Swift one.
Uh, no, it's the tissue one, the
Oh,
tissue one, which I tried to put together with like some old Japanese glue I have, and it's like not the right glue, so I gotta figure
the
out how
Moon
to
Knight.
fix it.
The
Yes, yes,
Moon
yes, the
Knight.
Moon Knight.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
still gotta fix that guy.
All right. Let me see. Okay. Anything else in chat before we get out of here? Uh,
And
Carson
if I don't hear
says,
from anybody, if you're going to San Diego Comic Con, hit me up. I want to see everybody. So
yeah, if you're
just
going to
letting you know.
When is San Diego? It's the 20 somethingth or
Yeah, like it's 29th, Wednesday 29th. It's like
oh,
the end, very end. So in like, well, 4 weeks from now, I guess.
okay.
2, no, 3 weeks. I can't count.
All right. Carson says all you hear is just Jerry going, "This needs some green." Possibly.
Oh yeah, you need a watercolor.
Jerry, what? Well, yeah. Okay. Anybody have suggestions on who to rate? Carson McGinney, again, thanks for the resub. You can use your Amazon Prime, so you're not paying any money if you have an Amazon
I need
Prime.
to do that. I need to connect those. I don't know how to.
Lurky Lurk, Jamie Odell, Poop Kid, good to see everybody on Way High, good to see everybody. James Quo is here today too. Faithful
Oh,
TV, good to see Faithful TV. Was it James Quo? I see James Quo, yeah. How's it going? James Quo, did you enter the Top Cow contest? Jumbo, thanks for moderating. Hope all's good on the East Coast. Toyful Hearts, thanks for the follow. Make sure Toyful Hearts follow us on YouTube. I've been saying this for a year or two now, but we're going to slowly migrate to YouTube. Trying to get that numbers up. Once YouTube goes to 1,000, I'm out of here. Been hovering around 400, 500.
I think just you're streaming at the same time, right? On YouTube.
Yeah. So same time.
Double same stream. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe you just got to do it. You got to bite the bullet.
And I think next time we'll try to do maybe like Whatnot at the same time. That's another streaming
I haven't
thing.
tried that. I think you should Whatnot and YouTube. I feel like that.
Hey, Jumbo, thanks for the link. All right, who should we raid? Let's see here.
Big Asian titties.
Want to see some boobies? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Did you hear that?
Sounds like you're gargling.
I am, but from the other end. All right, here's some boobies. This guy, Storm Rider QV. These are some big boobies. Gosh. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy holidays. Hope to see you next week, but we'll see. It's intended for a certain audience and may contain sexual themes. This content may not be appropriate for you to watch. Okay. Start raid. You've been warned.
Bye, everybody.
Happy holidays. Have we raided yet? Almost.
I don't know. Might be behind.
No, raid now.
Oh, I think it went. Yeah. Oh, wow. You were not kidding.
I mean, these are big boobs.
Those are huge tits. They're coming like straight from the neck too.